So welcome to our topic for today, Financial Planning with the Heart. This is DJ Dimaliwat. I'm the agency manager of Starbright Financial Advisors. I've been in this business, in the life insurance industry since 2013. So 15 years na rin. Sorry, 10 years na rin. No? And then I started doing business since 2008 before I graduated in college. So I started doing sales and having my own business. And na-realize ko that, during that time, hindi pala lahat, papunta lahat sa pagninegosyo. No? So hindi lahat kaya or gustong magtayo ng sariling business and all. So I thought of ano yung way para makatulong ako sa ibang tao and I can share my blessings to them because I've been doing well naman sa business and in my career. So when I got invited in this industry, hindi ko rin alam. Yung mga i-share ko sa inyo ngayon, natutunan ko lang din to nung umattend ako ng mga training and seminars. Ayan. And with the experience, with talking to a lot of different people, and attending different seminars then from a lot of wonderful speakers, nakakompile tayo ng topic na ito. So the topic for today is financial planning with the heart. It's about creating a complete financial plan that you can start today. All right. So can you type in start in the chat box if you like to, change your finances, maybe improve your finances, not just today but also your financial future. Right? Kasi hindi pwedeng alam lang natin, dapat meron tayong action na gagawin, no? So the operative word there is start. All right? So yan, type in start. May mga black lang ba? Ayan, may black sa taas. Alright, my name is there. Ayan. Sige. So, pero dito sa baba, iba-black ko ng konti dahil para lang mabasa ko yung chat ninyo. Ayan. Thank you. Ayan. Thank you, Neil, thank you, Gerald, for informing. Ayan. So, matinalis ko na yung nasa taas, no? Ayan. Thank you. So, very important, no? Whatever you learn for today, I hope that you will put things into action so that you'll be able to start your journey towards financial freedom or having better finances. All right? So, a few tips for today, to make the most out of this seminar or webinar. You get a pen and paper and then you take down notes. Yes, digital is okay, but I think mas maganda kung pen and paper if you really are really committed to improve your life, your finances. Ganyan, mas maganda kung nagno-notes tayo, 'di ba? Kasi para may babalikan tayo, mas madaling balikan pa rin pag physical, no? With this digital world, iba pa rin din yung physical based on my experience. So go ahead and get a pen and paper. Later, I'll be probably giving you a quick activity that you can, write down, compute, ganyan. Basic lang naman yon. So at least mas maganda kung makakapagsulat kayo. So go ahead and get a pen and paper so that you can take down notes. Basta make sure that you take down notes for today. All right? So siguro, first and foremost, ang tanong ko, what are your life goals? Ano ba yung mga goals mo in life? Why are you working right now? No? If most of you probably, if not all, are employed or have a business. Basta you're working, you have your own source of income. So bakit ka nagtatrabaho? Ano ba yung goals mo in life? Bakit mo gustong kumita ng pera? No, can you type in the chat box ano yung mga goals mo na pinag-iipunan or gustong pag-investan? Ayan, pinaglalagyan ng pera. Ano yon? Sige, type in the chat box. Pag-usapan natin yon kasi very important. Also, you can also write in your notebook. No? Kasi yun yung unang-unang question eh. Ano ba talaga yung goal natin? You know what? In terms of financial planning or financial management, dapat may goal talaga. So yung goal, lagi nating madadaanan yan for the rest of this evening. The next 1 hour, dadaanan natin yung mga goals natin. So can you type in the chat box? No, ano yung goals nyo na gusto nyo ma-achieve? Ano yung gusto nyo pag-ipunan? Ano yung reason bakit kayo nagtatrabahong maigi? Sige. So wala pa ako nakikita nagta-type. I hope you are typing. Diba? Pwede rin kayong mangopya rito no, sa picture na nandiyan dyan kasi yan na rin yung mga hint. How many of you would like to send your kids to school makatapos ng kanilang education? No, type in the chat box. How many of you would want to buy your own or new car? kung meron na kayong sariling kotse, another car, right? Build investment portfolio, sabi ni Allen, that will give me 100,000 per month. Ayan, ang ganda niyan. Ang ganda niyan. Tataas ko ng konti yung chat box ko para mabasa ko. Si Aaron, sabi niya, financial security and financial freedom. Maganda. So, investment portfolio, ayan, yung savings, no, pera sa bangko, pera sa investments, diba, that will give you that passive income. All right? Maybe you wanna go travel the world, build a house or have houses or properties. Diba? How about others? What are your goals in life? Type po tayo dyan sa chat box. I wanna know ano yung goals ng mga tao natin, ng mga kasama natin dito, mga attendees natin. Yan. Welcome sa mga bagong pasok. Alright? So, to maintain lifestyle I have right now through retirement. Ay makapag-retire. Ayan, tama, maganda yan. For retirement and travel, sabi ni Judith. Alright, si Rhea, yun nga, yung ma-maintain yung lifestyle. Makapag-retire na siya pero ma-maintain yung lifestyle. Di ba? Gusto nyo rin ba yun? No, pwede kayong kumopya. No? Sabihin nyo, same as Rhea, ganyan. Same as Judith. Pwede nyo sabihin ganun. No, kung yun din, kung nakaka-relate kayo doon. Alright? Or every time that you are being able to relate to what I'm saying or pinag-uusapan natin, type in relate in the chat box. Ayan, sabi ni Ellie, comfortable lifestyle. So ano itsura ng comfortable lifestyle? You have to define it more clearly. Maybe have that number. Right? Travel, sabi ni Loch. Na mag-travel saan? Mas maganda identify mo sa mga countries yan. Vacation house in Tagaytay, travel the world, tsaka 7-seater SUV, yung mga goals ng Israel. Ayan, kaya nagsisipag. Buy new property and more travel abroad, sabi ni Marie. Ayan, thank you Marie. Grabe, no? So kaka-birthday lang ni Marie. Belated happy birthday, Marie. Sabi ni Hapsa, having a luxury car, traveling, and then buying a house. Alright? Diba? So lahat ng goals nyo, meron yung amount na kailangan. Ang tanong, do you know your number? Naalala ko when I attended a financial freedom talk, financial planning talk ni Jong Merida. He's one of the amazing speakers here in the Philippines as well. Sabi niya, kaya financial independence pinag-uusapan mo o retirement, pareho lang ibig sabihin niya, no? To live a comfortable lifestyle, mabayaran yung lifestyle na gusto mo, no, without being able to work, without worrying about money. So in order to do that, dapat alam mo daw yung certain number. Do you know your number? Yun yung tanong niya sa amin. So alam mo ba yung number na kailangan mo para ma-fund yung lifestyle na gusto mo or na meron ka today? Diba? So very important yun. Having goals, dapat ma-compute mo kung magkano yun. And then if that's the type of lifestyle that you would want, financial independence, retirement, kailangan ma-compute mo yung certain target. Alright? So, very important to. No? Lahat tayo nag-iipon, lahat tayo may pangarap. Whatever yung goal mo in life, most likely nilalagay mo yung pera na yon either sa savings, sa investment, sa properties. Tama? Saan nyo nilalagay yung mga savings and investment nyo? Can you type in the chat box para at least alam ko lang din. Sige po, mag-type tayo dyan. Kaya ako natanong yan, habang nag-iipon tayo, kasi marami tayong mga pangarap sa buhay, no? And that's why we are working. We want to have a worthwhile life, no? So, no, hindi lang comfortable, but really fun and exciting life. However, there are also life's biggest uncertainties. And I learned it here in this business. Sabi ni Allen, nilalagay niya yung pera niya sa Co-op, MP2, sabi ni Rhea, paper assets, real properties. Tama, di ba? However, as we journey towards life and yung goal natin na amount na habang iniipon natin yun, maaring may mangyari in between. And the three major life uncertainties are these three. Dying too soon. Imagine a breadwinner, if you're a breadwinner, and the breadwinner dies too soon, ano mangyayari sa family niya? Paano sila kakain? Lalo na kung isa lang doon sa mag-asawa yung nag-work at namatay yung breadwinner, kawawa yung family. So, that's really a big uncertainty. Right? That's a big risk. Living too long, the biggest problem with living too long is that you will be able to outlive your money. Diba? Minsan, nag-work ka sa magandang company, you're able to accumulate lifestyle, a retirement fund. However, based on the statistics, 99%. Now, can you type in the chat box 99%? 99% of people run out of money before death. So living too long is really a big, big problem. Yan. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Ellie. Living too long is a big, big problem. That's what I realized and na-refresh nga sa akin recently lang. No? Paano mangyayari kapag a person lives too long? Kanino siya aasa? Hindi ba sa mga anak niya rin? So, napaka laking problem no, napaka-challenging if you live too long. And you run out of money. Kahit nakapag-ipon ka, kahit meron kang retirement fund. Alright? Aasa tayo sa anak at thus na-form yung sandwich generation, di ba? Kung narinig mo yung sandwich generation, naipit ka. Naipit tayo. We have to help sa taas, which is yung parents, and then sa baba, yung mga anak kung meron kang sariling family. So that's a big uncertainty. You don't know. No? You wanna live healthy and longer, madaming mga advanced medicinal opportunities ngayon. So pwede tayong mabuhay ng mahaba. However, sinong mas tatagal? Ikaw ba o yung pera mo? No? Napakalaking uncertainty. And another concern will be sickness and disability. No? We don't know, pero ang laki ng chance of occurrence na magkasakit. No? Anyone. And then yun na. Diba parang kung ano man yung inipon mo, pwedeng dun lang mapunta. Sabi nga nung one of the speakers that I attended recently, sabi niya, health and wealth are really directly correlated. Because if your health goes down, kahit yung maipon mo na wealth, most probably maubos din. Parang pinag-ipunan mo lang yung hospitalization mo. Ganon. So, it's really a big concern. Alright? So, knowing that, let us talk about financial planning with the heart. So, meron tayong bagong concept that i-share with you. No, tatandaan nyo yan, yung shape na yan, it looks like a heart. Kasi meron tatlong simple or very, actually, major categories of our lives that we have to make sure na we take care of. So, if you are working today, ang tanong ko para kanino ka nagkatrabaho? Diba? If you're working for yourself, walang iba, then okay pa rin for your future self probably. But if you have your own family, so of course, I know you love your family and you want to make sure that covered sila, hindi sila mapasama, di ba? For a comfortable life, maybe magkaroon ka ng better life pa. Pero hindi pababa, ganon. So financial planning with the heart is all about having enough savings, having adequate protection, and being able to make sure that you also have enough health coverage for yourself. All right, so please type in heart in the chat box. Pwedeng emoji, pwedeng words, right? If you appreciate this illustration, kasi you want to focus on these three things. No, for today, for tonight, we will focus on these three things. Ayan, ayan. Thank you sa mga heart reacts. Perfect. So, let's talk about the need for financial planning. Bakit important yan? Imagine this family in the middle. All right? So, there's a breadwinner yung mag-asawa, and then protected sila, hindi naapektuhan yung family nila. They live a comfortable life because maybe both of them or one of them are or is working. All right? And then may income sila. So, kung 'di ba, okay yung life nila. However, when these three life biggest uncertainties happen, one of these three, maybe two of these three risks mangyari. Dying too soon, getting sick and disabled, living too long. Ang mangyari, usually, most of the time, mawawala yung income. If the breadwinner dies, wala na siyang income. If the breadwinner gets sick or disabled, titigil yung income niya. Alright? If you live too long and you get to retire and you don't have passive income or enough passive income, titigil din yung income mo. So anong mangyayari? Kawawa yung family mo. Alright? Yun yung major concern natin na gusto nating i-address today. So, I want to share with you the basic concept of financial planning. The basic concept of financial planning is, aside from the income, you got to protect your family, surround your family with life insurance, adequate life insurance, and adequate health insurance. So that when something happens, kahit mawala yung color red na circle, the income, may protection pa rin for your family, for your loved ones, for the things that you built. Life insurance, health insurance. So that's the reason why kailangan meron tayong ganun. That's the basic concept of financial planning. According to Jong Merida, kung pinagtatrabahuhan mo para sa family mo, the first step to being wealthy, the first step to wealth is getting adequate life insurance. Kasi the first order of business, huwag ka man lang mag-iwan ng utang. Imagine a breadwinner lives too long and then gets sick. And then yung anak, no, yun na yung gagastos, no? And then the kids might go into a deep hole, no? Inutang yung pera, whatever that, like that. And then pag sila naman yung tumanda, the kids naman yung tumanda, dahil hindi sila nagtumulong sila sa parents nila, hindi sila nakapag-prepare for themselves, the cycle continues. The vicious cycle continues, right? But imagine if there's enough insurance to pay for the potential hospitalization expenses, right? Or pay for the costs, no, na yung mga, let's say, may pinagkakautangan, mabayaran. Diba? That's why, let's say, when we buy a property, there's mortgage redemption insurance. So that wala nang utang. Yung family, no? Mamatay man yung breadwinner kahit hindi pa tapos bayaran. Those concepts. So very important siya. So we say that having life and health insurance ensures that your family, business, and assets will always be protected. All right? So I want you to sip in and absorb this concept. That pag meron kang life and health insurance, it will ensure na lahat ng naipundar mo, yung loved ones mo, properties mo, kotse, businesses, savings sa bangko, investments sa co-op, sa MP2, sa stock market, alright, sa mutual funds, etc., VUL, hindi mauubos. Alright? Kasi ang unang magagalaw will be the health insurance and the life insurance. No? Going back to this concept, dahil covered ka, protected ka kung the operative word is enough or adequate life insurance and health insurance. So we will share that with you today. All right? So first, pag-usapan natin, welcome sa mga pumapasok. All right? So welcome. Pag-usapan natin ngayon yung first aspect of our financial planning with the heart, which is savings. Diba? Pag-usapan natin yung savings. Sino ritong merong savings? Or saan kayo nagsisave? Ganun na lang. Saan kayo nagsisave? Type in the chat box. So nasa bank ba yan? Mutual fund ba yan? Co-op ba yan? If you consider that as savings. So, saan kayo nagsisave? Sa cabinet ba ng bahay? Sa kisame ba? Ganun. Saan kayo nagsisave? Ayan. So, ayan. Sabi ni Philip sa Call Financial. Ayan. Thank you, Philip. Sa Cebuana, ayan, nagpapasok din ng pera sa Cebuana. Thank you. Who else? Ayan. So I'm reading your comments, thank you, para at least nagkukwentuhan tayo. Ayan. Sa bank, si Ellie. Di ba? Basta we put money elsewhere. Alright? Co-op for Health Fund. Ayan. So, pag-usapan natin yung savings na yan. Yan. Bank, UITF for emergency fund, stocks for investment, sabi ni Rhea. Alright. Usually, meron tayong pinag-iipunan. And for this webinar, let's talk about long-term savings. Alright? So, for me, ito yung tatlong major goals for long-term savings. Education fund, retirement fund, and of course, we wanna enjoy life as well, travel fund. Ano yung favorite mo dyan sa tatlo na yan? Can you type in the chat box? Ano yung favorite mong pag-ipunan or pinag-iipunan mo na? Yan, type in the chat box. Retirement fund, si Rhea. Pa-retirement na talaga pa-retire na talaga si Rhea, no? Ayan. Si Loch, retirement din. Grabe, Loch, napakabata mo pa. Mag-start ka pa lang mag-work, retirement na. Pero yes, that's very good. No? Kasi wala naman pong dapat kung kailan ka lang, 40 or 50 tsaka mag-start. No? The earlier, the better. Retirement din, si Judith. Si Hapsa travel. Ay, nagpakatotoo lang. No, travel muna, syempre, di ba? Ayan, education fund si Kent. So siguro may anak siya or may mga anak siya. Ako, I have 2 kids. Alright, thank you, no? Nakakatuwa. Kahit yung mga kakapasok lang sumasagot, I like it. No, kahit di nyo na simulan yung intro ko, you might be asking, sino ba ito nagsasalita? So I'm DJ Di Maliwat po. Alright, so, but we have 3 major long-term savings goals. Alright, so bigyan ko kayo ng concept para at least magkaroon tayo ng target. When you talk about education fund, if you have kids, at least may enjoy tayo sa travel. Maiksi lang ang buhay, sabi ni Hapsa. Ayan. More travel fund, sabi ni Marie, di ba? Grabe, no? Nakakatuwa. And walang mali doon. Okay, go back to education fund. Ako po, bata pa yung mga anak ko, 5 and 3 years old. So I made the computation. No? So para lang for time constraints, para kahit hindi ko na po ipakita, no? We figured out that you will spend about 1 million to 2 million per child. All right? That's an average na expense sa education. Example lang, if your kids, yung tuition fee niya will be 200,000 per year. For 4 years, that's 800,000 plus other mga allowance and all. Minimum 1 million yun. Baka nga nasa 2 million na. Diba? Education para sa kinabukasan ng anak, sabi ni Ken. So baka nga 2 million na. So most likely, you would need 1 to 2 million per child. So kung meron kang 3 anak, kung 2 million yung gusto mo, sigurado, nagigurista ka, ang kailangan mong maipon for the education of your kids is 6 million, 2 million times 3. Alright? So, type in the chat box kung education fund yung gusto mong pag-ipunan, magkano yung gusto mong goal for your education fund. Go ahead and type in the chat box. Isulat nyo rin po sa pen and paper na, by the way, dun sa mga bagong pasok, I asked them to prepare a pen and paper or even a notebook para doon po kayo makapagsulat. Kasi taking down notes will allow you to really, remember these things, nang mabilis. So, yan. So, travel fund pero walang kasamang magta-travel. Sad. So, sabi ni Richard, okay lang yun. At least may travel fund ka na pag dumating yung kasama. May, di ba, malakas ang loob mo. Alright? Okay, let's talk about retirement fund. Pagdating sa retirement fund, let's compute. If your lifestyle, simple lang, a modest 50,000 per month. Alright? Modest 50,000 per month. Kung yan yung retirement fund mo. It will be about 600,000 a year. 50,000 times 12. Kung 20 years kang mabubuhay, 20 years na lang, nag-retire ka ng age 60, and then umabot ka hanggang age 80, alright, 20 years, you would need and you would spend 12 million pesos. Alright, no wonder why 99% of people run out of money before death. Right? So kung ikaw magre-retire, magkano yung amount of money na kailangan mo? Sige nga, type in the chat box. Diba? So you would need 12 million. In fact, no, dun sa mga computation, no, kada 600,000, no, I will type in the chat box yan, no. Every 600,000 per year na annual expenses, you would need about 15 million investment fund. No, paano na-compute yan? About 4%. If you put the 15 million in a, let's say, government bond na lang, that gives out 4%. Siyempre, pag matanda na tayo, ayaw natin sobrang risky. No? So, something na modest. 4%, it will give you 600,000 per year. No? So, dun sa mga financial advisors dito, no, a mere 50,000 per month income, passive income, you would need about 15 million. Yun talaga yung legitimate, hindi scam, hindi get rich quick scheme na paglalagyan mo talaga ng pera. So ang solusyon, magtrabahong maigi, kumita ng malaki, and the surplus from what you need, you have to really invest in. Right? Aside from the insurance na pinag-uusapan natin. Right? Sabi ni Hapsa, 3 daughters means na 3.5 million ang kailangan, pero wala pa akong anak. Pero kung gusto mo ng 3 anak, di ba, yun, at least 3 million, maybe more. Alright? So yun po yung, ganun po mag-compute ng retirement fund, no? Compute mo lang yung monthly lifestyle na gusto mo, multiply mo ng 12, multiply mo sa isang years, tingin mo mabubuhay ka after retirement, ha? Or gusto mong ma-enjoy yung retirement mo. Kung 100,000 naman, kasi kunyari, bata pa tayo, 20 years from now pa yon, baka ang 100,000 naman 20 years from now, because of inflation, maliit na lang. Diba? So you would need 1.2 million a year. Sa 20 years, that's 24 million. Alright? So ang retirement fund po, isa sa pinakamalaking goal na nakakatuwa yung mga bata rito na realize nyo na siguro na kailangan talaga mag-start earlier, sooner rather than later. And lastly, travel fund. Travel fund is also one of the long-term savings. So wag naman tayong puro sa ibang tao lang or tsaka lang. Gusto natin pag-ipunan din yung ngayon. O di gusto natin, no, mga 100 to 200,000 siguro kapag Asia ang gagamitin, about 500,000 to 1 million kung Europe or North America, which is US or Canada. No, kung may mga kasama ka at ikaw lahat sasagot. Katulad ko, ako po yung sumasagot. So, yan, ganun kailangan mong pag-ipunan. 'Di ba? Yan yung budget na kailangan. Kung ikaw lang siguro mag-isa, maybe Japan, yes, about 100,000 siguro abutin kung Japan. No, kung Hong Kong, probably, 30 to 50 lang. Singapore, gano'n. No, pero mahal na rin talaga ngayon. Diba? So, meaning, what if you create a travel fund para on a regular basis, kunyari, on an annual basis, meron ka nakukuhang pera for travel. Diba? Gusto nyo ba nun? Type in travel in the chat box kung what if in the future, like 6 to 10 years from now, you'll be able to receive money pang pa-travel mo. Gusto nyo ba ng ganon? No? Every year or every other year, may nare-receive kang pera for travel fund mo. Type in travel in the chat box if you like that. No? Mag-iipon ka ngayon, tapos after that, may ma-receive kang pera in the future. Ayan, si Marie yung unang-una, grabe. Maria, yung Hong Kong, dapat kasama ka sa Hong Kong. Yan, si Ellie. Yan. Alright. So those are the long-term savings, no? Ito yung tatlong major long-term saving goals na meron tayo. Just wanna let you know that savings is a never-ending goal. Hanggat buhay tayo, we save. Right? We always have something to save for. Kasama po talaga yan, normal po talaga. Kaya alam nyo, dun sa may mga batang anak, turuan nyo na po silang mag-save din agad. Diba? Para matututo sila na hindi nila ginagastos lahat at they save something for the future. Alright? However, the problem with us Filipinos is that we mainly save to spend. Diba? We save para makapag-travel. No, we save para bumili ng furniture. We save para bumili ng kotse. Something like that. So a lot of times that's where the money goes. Type in guilty in the chat box kung nagigilty ka. Okay lang yan. Acceptance is the first step para mag-improve ang finances, di ba? Hindi pala acceptance, admission. Admit mo muna sa sarili mo. Acceptance, parang tanggap mo nang natalo ka eh, gano'n. So admit lang. I-admit natin, no? So type in guilty kung nagigilty na. No, a lot of times we save naman, but we spend what we save. And we forget to invest what we save. Walang gusto umamin. Sige lang. Ayan. So, hindi ko na kayo papaaminin, no, kung ayaw. Pero yun po talaga, yung based on experience, yun yung nangyayari. No comment si Richard. Ayun. Di ba? So, yun yung nangyayari. No? We mainly save to spend. Alright? We forget to save para ma-invest. Sometimes probably we invest pero kulang. Ganon, di ba? Ako, I still feel, no? Yes, I invest pero I feel kulang. Buti na nga lang nag-i-invest ako kasi lahat na natitira nauubos, di ba? Ganon. So, that's the experience. Di ba? Talagang sobrang consumer-driven yung economy ng Philippines eh. So, talagang realidad po yan na nangyayari. So, my recommendation is have a balance between living YOLO, like you only live once, so gastusin na natin yan today, and delayed gratification. Ayoko rin ng purely delayed gratification kasi I think it's not achievable. Right? What if namatay naman ng maaga, di ba? So sayang din naman lahat. Ganon. So enjoy mo rin yung meron ngayon. You reward yourself, but not too much na ubus-ubus na lang. Alright? So, enjoyin mo rin, pero also make sure that you also invest for the future. Right? Guilty but buying property is spending. Mas maganda yon. So, investment pa rin yon, Marie, di ba? Ganon. So, my question is, kung naisulat mo na yung goal mo, retirement fund, hopefully, no, nakapagsulat kayo sa papel. If not, sulat po natin. Ano yung goal mo sa retirement fund? Ano yung goal mo sa education fund, if that's your goal? Ano yung, sorry, yung goal na gusto mong maipon for travel fund? Diba? Sulat mo yun. Kasi ang financial planning, guys, is just like this bridge. Sa totoo lang. You're now in point A. Dapat alam mo kung nasaan ka na, ano na yung nasimulan mo. Let's say your goal for retirement is 12 million, dito sa example. Nakapag-save ka na, yes, meron ka ng 1 million. So good job, di ba? You pat yourself on the back. However, may kulang, may 11 million pang kulang. So from dun sa bridge, nandun ka pa lang sa simula. No, naka-step ka na siguro ng step 1 or step 2, pero malayo pa. Sabi nga, malayo pa, pero malayo na. So good job din yon. However, dapat clear ka. Ang problema minsan, we don't know the goal. We don't know our number. So dapat meron tayong number. Alright? So, sige nga, type in the chat box, no? Ano yung goal ninyo? Kahit yung goal lang, wag yung nasimulan nyo ngayon. Kasi baka mahihiya kayo. Ano yung goal ninyo? Retirement, magkano? Travel fund, magkano? Travel fund can be one chunk of money or every year na income. Ganon. Every year, ito yung gagastusin ko sa travel. Di ba? Ayun. Education fund. Katulad ni, anong pangalan nga niya kanina? Ayan, si Hapsa. No, kung 3 daughters daw, 3.5 million. So, baka yun ang goal niya. Di ba? So, go ahead and type in the chat box so that you know your goal. Retirement, monthly income of 100. Yun yung gusto ni Allen, di ba? So, para makapag-retire ngayon, kailangan 100,000. Tama yun, clear. So, probably, yun nga, you would need about 30 million worth of investment money para magbigay ng 100,000. Now, sometimes yun sa 30 million, kasama na rin dyan yung businesses na sinimulan mo, na tumatakbo, properties that you bought, kasama yun. Alright? Especially if it's passive income. Yeah. To have passive income of 100,000 per month for retirement. So again, based on my experience, yung fund natin, that money na ininvest natin, let's say nga 10 million, would perform 4% to 6% a year. So kung may 10 million ka, for simple calculation, ang mabibigay niya sa yung passive income, if you do it right pa, with about 400,000 to 600,000 a year. So kung 100K, you would need about 20 million to 30 million worth of investments. Kasama dyan yung worth of properties mo kung pinarerentahan mo, hindi mo tinitirahan, ganon. So, different things na binibili mo siya. No, negosyo na tinayo mo, yung valuation on, etc. Alright? Sige. So now, punta tayo sa next part, which is protection. Now, another major aspect of financial planning with the heart is really having the protection, focusing also on protection or making sure that you have enough protection. Diba? So anong ibig natin sabihin dyan? Let's talk about the need for protection planning. This is what I always ask the people I talk to. I ask them, in case your income stops because of untimely death or disability, how many years of income do you want us to take care of your family? So sige nga, please type in the chat box. Gusto ko lang malaman yung sagot nyo. Please type from the chat box, in the chat box. Kung ikaw yan, kung sa'yo ko tatanungin yan, in case of your income stops, how many years do you want us to take care of your family? 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. No, just to have an option. So 10 years si Rhea, ayan. So siguro in 10 years, makarecover na sila, parang ganon. Ganon din si Allen. Right? Who else? Si Barbie 10 years din. Diba? So who else? You ask that to yourself. This is a very powerful question. Maganda yun, nag-iipon tayo for retirement, nag-iipon tayo for passive income, but what if something happens. We don't like that, but there's a big uncertainty. There's a big what if. All right? So, how many years yung gusto mong may maiiwan ka sa family mo? How many years of income? Right? Type in the chat box. 10 years by that time, stable na mga kids ko either sa work or business nila. Tama, ano? So baka naman in 10 years, naka-recover na sila, ganyan. Naka-graduate na sila, ganon. Diba? So tama. But, based on experience, lumalabas minimum 10 years talaga when I ask this. So thank you dun sa mga sumasagot. Dun sa hindi pa nakasagot, baka ngayon pa lang nila ina-absorb na oo nga, mga ganon yung kailangan. 15 years with all my assets and investments, sabi ni Philip. Diba? So 15 years yung gusto niya na meron. Kasi baka may mga binabayaran pa, di ba, para mabayaran din yon. So because you want the lifestyle to continue. Alright? So the rule of thumb in life insurance is to have at least 10 times your annual income or annual expenses. Madaling computin pag annual income kasi alam mo yung sweldo mo, times mo sa 12. Kunyari, sumisweldo ka ng 50,000. 12 months, 600,000. So times 10, 6 million minimum dapat yung life insurance na meron ka. Dun sa mga ultra-rich at malaki yung income, so we don't compute the income, expenses na lang. 'Di ba? So kasi kunyari kumikita ng 10 million a month, 'di ba, sa negosyo niya, ang gastos niya lang 1 million. 'Di ba? Hindi naman dapat sa 10 million i-compute. At the very least doon sa expenses. Right? But, for basic computation, sa income natin i-compute. No? So if you're earning 1 million a year, you need 10 million life insurance. Yun po talaga. Kasi based sa mga sagot nyo, hindi po ako nagsabi niyan. Kayo po. No? Based sa sagot nyo, at least 10 years. Philip even said 15 years. How about others? How many years do you want to live? How many years of income you want to live for your family? All right? So, yun yung tanong, no? If 10 million or more yung goal mo, siguro naman na-compute mo na yung goal mo for life insurance. My question is, how much life insurance do you have today? No, you can type in the chat box kung meron ka ng life insurance, magkano yun. All right? Kung wala pa, I'm glad that you're here today. Kung meron ka na nasimulan, most of the time, kulang yun. Sa mga financial advisors na nandito, whenever I talk to my clients, I would know that 99% of the time, yung kausap ko, kulang yung meron silang protection because of this simple concept. Alright, so I just need to share it with them na yan talaga yung gusto natin. I just ask them that powerful question. Alright, so ask yourself and then compare mo kung ano na yung nasimulan mo here. Alright, i-subtract mo yon. Kunyari, you have 1 million or 2 million, subtract mo yung 2 million sa 10 million, you still need additional 8 million. Kasi, gano'n lang ba tatagal yung 1 million or 2 million? Diba? Baka 1-2 taon lang yun. Right? Oops, paki-mute lang po at meron po ako narinig at the back. The third aspect of financial planning with the heart is health insurance or making sure that your health is very good. Di ba? Ibang usapan po yung eating healthy, doing exercise, no? Dapat pong gawin nyo yun. Aside from that, you should also be preparing to protect your assets and investments, just like what Philip mentioned. Dapat meron ka rin health insurance. This is my question to you. In the unfortunate event of getting sick, where will you get the funds to get well? All right? We don't like this to happen. Pero, again, life uncertainty. We don't know. Right? We don't know if this will happen soon or hindi mangyayari, sana ganon. But we don't know. So where will you get the funds? Let me answer it for you. Yung mga goals mo kanina. We will get it from your savings and investments. Yung tinabi mong pera para sa education, it might get wiped out. Yung kotse mo, you might need to sell it. Yung travel fund mo, goodbye travel. Right? Yung mga pera mo sa mutual funds, MP2, co-op, you might need to withdraw. The house, you might need to sell it. Nung na-realize ko to, kasi again, no, before ako napunta rito, I have my own business hanggang ngayon po. No, our company, my own company is 13 years na rin. 'Di ba? So, sabi ko hindi pala pwedeng puro kita lang ng pera. at invest lang. Okay yun, but I should also be going on the another side of the financial planning aspect, which is to also protect what I have built already. If you have worked for at least 5 years now, malamang may naipon ka na at may napundar ka na. You have to start protecting that. Kung wala ka pa, kunyari si Loch is a newly grad, di ba? At the very least, wag tayo maging pabigat sa family natin. Kasi hiraman natin ng pera yung family natin. No? Magiging sila yung gagastos kung wala tayong ipon. Ganon. So, nung na-realize ko to, sabi ko, I took it upon myself to talk to as many people as I can about this concept. Alright? So, this is my question. Now, type in the chat box, which goal is your priority right now? Savings ba? Protection ba? Health ba? Pagdating sa health, you know, we would need about 1 million to 5 million just to get well. Right? Based on studies, you need 1 million to 5 million health fund. Maybe higher pa. Ayan, si Health, si Bridge, Health, si Allen, Health din si Judith, si Barbie, si Hapsa, ayan, dami, no? Health yung target nila. Now, very important din yan. No? Yan. Health is wealth, sabi ni Marie. Tama. So, buti na lang si Marie, very healthy pa rin. No? At her age. Ayan. So, si Ellie is health din. No? So, very important na meron tayong ganon. So, let me share with you a few products that we have here in AIA. Right, that can address whatever yung goal mo ngayon. Yung iba hindi pa nakasagot sa chat box, so maybe some of their priorities. Lahat naman yan important, no? Ang tanong lang, alin yung gusto mong unahin, alin yung gusto mong bigyan ng time. So discuss ko lang, if your goal is savings, long-term savings to be specific, we can use AIA A+ signature. Anong meron sa product na to? I'll give you a sample of the concept that it has or the benefits that it has. It gives 100,000 pesos payout every 2 years. So every other year siya. Starting at the end of year 6 for the rest of the life of the insured. So kung ikaw yung insured for the rest of your life. Alright? Yung payout is equivalent to 10% of the face amount, no? So, tandaan nyo lang po yun. Depende sa face amount, yung payout. So, thus, the 100,000 payout, makukuha mo siya if the face amount is 1 million. So, clarify ko lang yun. Another benefit is life insurance coverage. 2 times siya ng face amount. Or 2 million pesos for every 1 million face amount. So, may nakukuha kang pera every other year, insured ka rin ng 2 times ng face amount mo. So, 1 million yung face amount, 2 million yung life insurance, 100,000 every other year yung payout. Type in wow in the chat box kung tingin nyo maganda tong klaseng product na to. Does it change wherever there is inflation every now and then or guaranteed? This is guaranteed, so it doesn't change. Doesn't go up, doesn't go down. Wala nang igaganda pa kasi maganda na. Yun. So, ito yun, Philip. No? So, let me share with you example. Yes, guaranteed to. Tama, tama. Ayan. Perfect. So let me share with you no, yung sample. Gumawa po ako I'm 37 years old, so gumawa ako ng para sa akin. Right? And then, ang ginawa kong insured yung anak ko, si Mason, 3 years old siya. So, for a 10 years to pay plan, kasi meron tong 5 years, 10 years, and 20 years. So let's take a look at the 10 years to pay. Right? 1 million face amount, nakita nyo dyan, 2 million yung life insurance, 100,000 yung payout every 2 years, every other year, it's only 213,000 per year for 10 years. Alright? For better appreciation, tignan natin, kinumpute ko siya. If the insured age is 3, yung amount ng premium babayaran, 213,000 per year. No, 10 years to pay. Face amount is 1 million, magkakaroon ng payout na 100,000. Every 2 years, starting at the end of year 6. Yung payout po mag-i-start at the end of year 6, hindi at the end of year 2. So highlight ko lang yun, after 6 years. Alright? So in case my son lives up to age 82, no, 3 years old siya ngayon, he lives a good life hanggang 82. Magpe-payout yung 100,000, mag-i-start siya pag 9 na siya, age 9, age 11, age 13, tuloy-tuloy every other year hanggang age 81. Alright? So pag kinumpute mo yon, may 37 payouts yon. 37 times siyang makakuha ng 100,000, guaranteed po yun. So magkakaroon ng total payout na 3.7 million. And then, upon his death, malamang ang beneficiary niya rito yung anak niya na, tapos apo mo na yon, no? Makakakuha yung family niya ng 2 million pesos kasi yung insurance nandoon pa rin. So the total benefits will be 5.7 million. Ang na-invest mo lang na pera, 2.1 million. And please take note, at the end of year 6, nakukuha mo na yung 100,000. Alright? So, heart emoji if you like this. Endowment plan for wealth sharing is tax-free. Tama, sabi ni Marie. Si Marie, accountant to eh. Diba? So tax-free yan, para ka nagpamana. Technically, pamana talaga to nang hindi natataksan. Kung meron kang anak, sa kanya mo ipinangalan, ikaw yung owner, siya yung insured, hindi niya magagalaw yung pera, ikaw lang mag-e-enjoy noon habang buhay ka. No? Upon death of the owner, the ownership transfers to the child. So siya naman yung makukuha ng payout, tapos upon death of the insured, makukuha po ng beneficiary. Alright? So ganun po kaganda tong product na to. Yes, nice instrument for tax avoidance or legal tax avoidance. Okay. Ayan. Kung namamahalan ka sa 200,000, I'll give you a very affordable plan. Right? Ito yung pinakamurang option, 500,000 yung face amount, tapos 20 years to pay. So kung 500,000 ang face amount, 1 million yung life insurance coverage, tapos 20 years to pay siya, 64,849.54 lang. Alright? The same thing, payout starts at the end of year 6, 50,000 po every other year. Kasi 10% ng 500,000, yun po yung payout natin. Alright? So, ang dami pong tao, this is just nearly 5,000 a month. Alright? Kung annual mo babayaran. Kung monthly mo, merong konting modal factor, so 6,100. Diba? 5,000 to 6,000 per month. Sa mahal po ng bilihin ngayon, ilang grocery lang yan. Baka isang grocery mo lang yan or dalawang grocery mo lang yan. Diba? Meaning, kaya mag-allocate ng pera rito. No, a lot of your friends, if you know some people na tingin nyo makagugustuhan din ito, ikwento nyo. Alright? Because this is the most affordable plan for this. Para ka lang nag-save ng 5,000 per month. Alright? So, comment in the comment section kung ano yung nagustuhan nyo sa mga pinag-uusapan natin. Go ahead. Pero naman din tayong protection product, no? Kasi financial planning with the heart, hindi lang naman savings, meron din tayong about sa protection. So kung protection ng coverage and coverage ang gusto mo at priority mo, meron tayong tinatawag na AIA All-in-One. Anong meron sa kanya? No? So it gives comprehensive coverage for life insurance, 10 major critical illnesses covered din, total and permanent disability, and personal accident insurance. So meron siyang 5 years to pay, 10 years to pay, 20 years to pay, tsaka pay up to age 65. No, mas maiksi ang payment terms, mas mahal lang. So yung mga coverage niya, yung life insurance coverage, up to age 100 ka kino-cover. Kahit 20 years ka lang nagbayad, up to age 100 covered ka na. Guaranteed po ito. Meron tayong critical illness coverage, up to age 75 naman yan. Meron tayong total and permanent disability coverage, up to age 65. And then personal accident insurance coverage, up to age 75. So for better appreciation, tignan natin yung quotation niya. So sa akin din po, tinapat ko siya sa akin, for a 37-year-old male, yung all-in-one, 20 years to pay is only 43,244. Ang total benefits can be up to 4 million. 1 million na life insurance coverage up to age 100. 1 million makukuha mo in case of total and permanent disability kahit buhay pa. An additional 1 million in case of in case of accidental death, pag namatay through accident, let's say nabundol ng sasakyan, 2 million yung makukuha kasi 1 million sa accident, 1 million sa life. And then 1 million pesos din makukuha in case of a covered critical illness, example cancer. Alright? And then kung total and permanent disability, mawi-waive din yung premium, you don't need to pay the rest of the premiums kung buhay pa pero disabled na. All in all, 43,244.70 per year lang siya. Alright? Next is the health product. yung tinatawag na AIA Critical Protect. So kung ang priority mo naman is health, meron din po tayong health plan in AIA. Isa to sa mga favorite plans ko kasi napakaganda niya. It covers you from 57 major critical illnesses and 34 minor illnesses up to age 100. Tapos limited lang yung paying period. Covered ka up to age 100, limited lang yung paying period. 10 years lang or 20 years to pay, depende sa budget. So if never nagkasakit, ito yung gusto natin dito, if you don't get sick, it converts to life insurance. So pag naging well ka, pero syempre namatay na rin sa katandaan, may makukuha pa rin na life insurance yung family. Walang nasayang. Bukod doon, it advances 25% of the coverage upon diagnosis of a minor critical illness. Kunyari, stage 1 cancer, 25% ng 1 million, for example, di 250,000, ibibigay na sa'yo para makapagpagaling ka. Based on studies kasi, kapag na-detect ng early yung sakit, malaki pa yung chance gumaling. That's why it advances 25% of the money already. Ibabawa siya dun sa total coverage mo. So tingnan natin yung price niya. For my age, na 37 years old, alright, for a 1 million face amount, meaning ito yung coverage ng critical illness, tapos mayroon siyang minor critical illness benefit, ito yung mag-a-advance ng 250,000 in case of diagnosis of the minor critical illness. And then meron pang 500,000 na gender-specific cancer benefit. No? So technically 1.5 million yung coverage in case male cancer, example, prostate cancer. All in all, 33,605 lang per year for 20 years. It's not even 3,000 a month. At 1 million na yung kino-cover sa akin. Diba? Matapos ko siyang bayaran hanggang age 57, covered na ako up to age 100. So peace of mind is already there. Pwede ako magdagdag in the future kung gusto kong mas malaking coverage. Ang maganda dito sa product na to ay pwede rin po siya sa bata. So I checked for my son. In fact, merong ganito yung mga anak ko rin. Diba? For the same coverage, 1 million face amount na critical illness, 250,000 minor critical illness benefit, 500,000 na gender-specific cancer benefit, at nagdagdag pa tayo ng another benefit na 500,000 recovery benefit. Pag gumaling sa sakit, makakakuha ng 100,000 per year for the next 5 years para sa gamot niya and all. Alright? Tapos may payer's benefit in case of death of the payer. Kunyari ako yun. Mawi-waive na po yung premium. Hindi na po kailangan bayaran. Fully paid na siya, covered na siya up to age 100. All in all, 14,870.21 lang siya. 20 years to pay. It's not even 15,000. It's only 1,000 plus per month. Alam niyo po, sa lahat ng may anak, no-brainer to get this plan. Kasi gift mo na to sa kanila. 15,000 times 20 years, it's only 300,000. Pero ang maiiwan mo sa pamilya niya, 1 million pesos. Alright? So, lahat ng kaibigan ko na merong anak, sinasabihan ko magkaroon ito. Kasi ako meron talaga. Mga advisors namin. No-brainer to really get AIA Critical Protect. Alright? So, yung list of critical illnesses po, you just talk to the person who invited you and i-discuss na po sa inyo ito. And lastly, meron din tayong tinatawag na AIA Med Assist. So, it's a health product powered by Medicard. Ano yung meron dito sa product na to? It's a health card that gives hospitalization, which is inpatient pag po na-confine. It gives you hospitalization coverage starting at 500,000 annual limit, subject to inner limits. I will explain later. Alright? Para ito sa mga, let's say, hindi employed or freelancer or employed pero walang health card sa office nila. So, pwede kang kumuha nito. I found out yung mga government employees, walang ganon. So, ang dami kong clients na government employees. Alright? So, payable ito and renewable up to age 65. No? Tapos, it gives life insurance coverage depending on age. Habang tumatanda, lumiliit lang yung coverage kasi naka-fix yung premium niya doon. And then, available for ages 0 to 55. Yung pwedeng bumili nito. For better appreciation, naggawa ako ng plan for myself. 37 years old po ako. Ang Coverage niya, meron akong 600,000 na life insurance, yung pinakataas po. Tapos may 500,000 na medical benefit per year. Nare-renew po siya every year, 500,000. Maximum of 2.5 million or times 5 ng medical benefit. 1,000 per day na hospital income benefit kasi kunyari na-confine ka, makaka-claim ka ng 1,000 per day. Na-confine ka ng 10 days, 10,000 rin yung ma-reimburse mo. Ayun. And then of course, waiver of premium in case po of disability. Mawa-waive na yung premium ng basic plan. All in all, 30,220.50 lang po siya sa year 1. Alright? Year 2, tumataas po siya. So let me show you. Now, dahil nagmamahal yung medical benefit rider, ito po yun, kung makikita nyo, yung second to the last na table, habang tumatanda, nagmamahal po yan kasi health card siya. Alright? Tumataas din yung premium. So kung ang age 65 medyo mahal na 130,000. But then again, kung sa akin lang dito, kung hanggang kailan mo gustong ma-cover, kunyari hanggang age 56 lang, edi doon ka lang magbayad and then itigil mo na siya. Di ba? Pwede pong ganun. Hanggang age 60 lang kasi yun lang yung afford mo, tigil mo na siya by that time. Lagi mo tatandaan, 500,000 pa rin yung coverage mo dyan. Maximum. Alright? So pwede pong ganun ang gawin. Upswing. Next. Ang maganda rin dito, hindi rin po sayang lahat ng binabayad nyo. Unlike term insurance, sa term insurance, parang insurance ng kotse, car insurance, di ba? Kung ano yung binayad mo ngayon, yun lang yung... Tapo na yun pag hindi mo nagamit. Sana hindi mo magamit, di ba? Yun yung gusto natin. Dito po, dahil VUL siya, meron siyang small savings. Hindi po ito investment, small savings lang. So imagine, let's say tumigil na ako magbayad at age 60. Sa 4% lang na performance ng stock market, kasi ini-invest po yung pera sa stock market, meron pa rin akong sukli na 244,000. Diba? Na may withdraw ko at age 60. Kung hindi ko na siya kayang bayaran at gusto ko nang withdrawin na lang. Kung age 65 ako tumigil, may 321,000 ako. Kasi diba, hindi na pwedeng i-renew at age 66. No? So, wala na akong health fund. So, pwede kong galawin yung pera ko sa MedAssist. Yun na yung pang-health fund ko. Diba? Pwedeng ganun. Right? So, yun yung design ng MedAssist. Beyond age 65, may pera ka pa din. Eh, what if 10% yung maging performance? So, pwedeng mas malaki yung perang maipon mo. But this performance is not guaranteed. Depende po yan sa magiging performance ng stock market. Just for illustration purposes. We showed it to you here. Alright? Ito lang po, pakita ko lang yung inner limits or summary ng benefits ng Plan A. So yung room and board, yung kwarto mo pag na-confine ka, maximum of 1,000 per day. So meaning kung nagpa-confine ka sa medyo malaking room, kung 3,000 siya, 1,000 lang yung sasagutin. Pero yung mga gagastusin sa loob, as charge po yun, pag na-confine ka, again, by confinement po ito, yung doktor mo, attending physician, 1,000 per day. So kung 2,000 ang singil niya, 1,000 lang sasagutin. Specialista, aside from your major physician, 1,500 per day po siya. Right? Not to exceed 3 specialists. Pag ICU, telemetry, 2,000 per day po ang covered. Right? Operating room, 50% of the surgeon's fee. Alright? So, anesthesiologist, 50%, etc. No? Pag po emergency, tapos na-confine, leading to confinement, nagpa-ER ka, leading to confinement, as charged po siya. Right? Meron lang po itong maximum of 90% of the charges. So, kunyari, ginastos sa'yo, 100,000, 90,000 po. No, yung sasagutin nila. After PhilHealth. So, lahat po ng health card after PhilHealth po. No, so, kung wala po kayong PhilHealth, ibabawas pa rin yung PhilHealth cost. Tsaka lang po, kukomputin kung ano lang po yung sasagutin ng card. Meron po akong isang client, wala pa siyang 1 year nagbayad, bigla siyang nagkaroon ng appendicitis. So, hindi po siya pre-existing condition. Kasi po, ang pre-existing condition nito, covered siya on the 2nd year. Sa 1st year, hindi po covered. So, siya po, nagkaroon po siya ng appendicitis. Gumastos po siya ng 155,000. 121,000 sinagot po ng MedAssist. So, 30 plus thousand na lang, 34,000 na lang yung ginastos niya. So, tuwang-tuwa po siya kasi ang plan niya is only just 30,000 something. Alright, pero sinagot po doon 120,000 na agad. So hanggang ngayon, tuloy-tuloy po ang pagbabayad ni client. Kasi gusto niya po covered siya ng health. Alright, so yun po si MedAssist. And so, yun po yung total health and wealth na presentation that I just showed you today. So if you have questions, you can ask the people who invited you, or you can also type in the chat box. Pero just a summary, right? Financial planning with the heart, total health and wealth coverage, sa savings, pwede mong gamitin yung AIAA plus signature. Sa protection, all-in-one. Sa health is yung critical protect or med assist. So my question again, which goal is your priority today? Ask yourself, ano yung priority mo today? Diba? So, thank you po. Talk to the people who invited you, mga Starbite Financial Advisors, and if you have any questions, you can set a quick appointment with them. I will still entertain some questions. We still have time, maaga pa naman. All right? So you can type in the chat box or you can unmute kung meron po kayong gustong i-clarify. So thank you very much.